Hi there, today we're talking about favors, favorites, and favorable things. Why? Because many times online I've seen people say something like this: Mia favorata filmo estas Titanic. My favorite film is the Titanic. Oh, no, buddy, that's not correct. It makes sense though. That's one of those false friends between English and Esperanto where it looks like the word favorite, so wouldn't it mean my favorite, my most liked film? No. Favora, favori has a very different meaning in Esperanto. You're most likely to find it when you're reading Esperanto literature and discussions in two places. Either we're talking about a king, perhaps in medieval times, showing his favor to a particular subject of the crown, la favorato della regio, or in a theological context, you might see, oh, the Lord did show his favor to Job, his servant, and Job was la favorato de Dio. But that's mostly where you're going to see it. So think of maybe a medieval fairy tale is where you'll find a favorato. So fairy tale, favorato. Now you might say favora a little more commonly and more commonplace today. So if I had a golf match yesterday, I might say, hieraŭ la vento estis favora por ni. Yesterday, the wind was favorable for us. It was advantageous. It was fortunate. It was top-notch. It was what we needed. It gave us an advantage. It helped us out. So favora, you'll see, is, showing favor to us. It wasn't so windy that it blew everything around. We were able to really play well because of it. So you might see favora vetero. But when you're talking about favorata, favorato, you're usually talking about a person, one who is receiving or enjoying the favor of someone above them, usually a king or god. So that's where we would use favora, favori, favoro. But what if we're talking about doing someone a favor? Oh man, you really did me a solid. You really helped me out. You did me a what? What did you do? Mi faris al vi komplezon. Komplezo is the word for a favor, as in an offer of help or hooking someone up with something and really doing them something nice. So, mi faris al ŝi grandan komplezon. Mi controlis la tutan texton de ŝia nova libro. I did for her a solid, huge, grand favor. I checked the entire text of her new book. That's how you'd say, I did a favor for someone. Now, how are we going to remember that? Think of it this way. If you had a friend or a family member who was in a band or in a show, you might receive complimentary or comp tickets to that show and get to go for free. Oh man, I got 2 comp tickets, so you want to go see the show that my friend is in? Isn't this exciting? Comp tickets for my pleasure. Comp pleasure. Komplezo, okay? Comps for your pleasure, that's a komplezo, and that's a favor you did. You got me some free tickets, you saved me a bunch of money, and I was so excited to see the show. Thanks for those comps. They were pleasurable. Komplezo. So that's a favor. But what about raindrops and roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens? Those are a few of my favorite things. When we're talking about my most liked, my top of the list favorite things, what do we use there? Komplezo? Kompleza? No. Favora? Favorata? No. Totally different. We say plej, ŝatata, my most liked. So I would say, mia plej ŝatata filmo estas The Court Jester. It's a great film, Danny Kaye at his best. The Court Jester is my plej ŝatata filmo. And one other thing, you could say preferata, if you're saying my preferred or my preference. That's another possibility there. Mi preferas teon al kafo. I prefer tea to coffee, let's say. You could say preferata for preferred or favored film, but more often than not, in the conversations that I'm talking about here of, my favorite video game is this, you're going to say plej ŝatata. So, in the comments section, I want you to say, or answer the following question: Kio estas via plej ŝatata vorto, frazo aŭ esprimo en Esperanto? But answer it in a full sentence. Mia plej ŝatata vorto estas tio. Okay? Answer, just get into practice of saying, mia plej ŝatata blank is blank. All right? Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't say mia plej favorata filmo. Please don't say it incorrectly. Say these things correctly because it makes you look smarter when you do, all right? Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day. Patrons, thank you so much for helping people learn Esperanto.